Hi viewers, welcome to Literature Hub. So today in this video we are going to talk about the major stylistic devices that has a very important role in linguistics subject. So let's start this video and see how it goes.
The major stylistic devices that I am going to talk about is trope, epithet, metaphor, metonymy, oxymoron, periphrasis, personification, simile, hyperbole, and meiosis. So the first and the foremost question in linguistics is what is stylistics? So stylistics is the branch of linguistics that analyzes the work of literature. So the work of literature can be any piece of written work that contains prose, poetry, and any fiction or non-fiction. So its primary focus is to judge how style contributes to thoughts and emotions in different contexts. In other words, it is the analysis of text to judge a literary style in which style it is written. The first stylistic device that we are going to study is trope. Trope is a figure of speech that transforms its literal meaning to its metaphorical meaning. To put it simply, it consists of words that shift the exact meaning into its connotative meaning. For example, she is feeling blue, and the next example is he is such a lion. So the word blue in first example and line in second example is a true. The next is epithet. Epithet is an adjective phrase that expresses the person's attitude towards the phenomena. For example, his happy feelings turn to agony when he sees his best friend's accident. So, accident is the phenomena, and happy feelings is the first situation that has been turned to agony. So, it expresses the person's attitude towards the phenomena. Next is metaphor. A metaphor is a figure of speech that creates an analogy between two objects because of its likeness and common semantic features. For example, sun for pancakes, and the next example is you are an apple of my eye, which indicates a person's freshness. The next stylistic device is metonymy. So metonymy is a device where extra words are attached to it to create a close association with the subject. For example, we hear with our ears. A person usually hears from ears. So in this sense, a metonymy is used in ears. Next is the oxymoron. Oxymoron is a device that creates a contradiction between what is real and what represents. So it deals with the difference between the same entities. For example, pleasant ugly face and living dead. There is the contradiction between the two things that has been there in one person. Next is periphrasis. So periphrasis is a literary device that involves a longer phrase in place of a possible shorter sentence to convey a meaning. For example, describing butterfly as a flying insect with large delicate wings. So butterfly is another word, and the other phrase is flying insect with large delicate wings. It also describes the definition of butterfly. So there's the difference between two things. Butterfly is a simple word and flying insect with large delicate wings is the periphrasis. Next comes the personification. So it is a figure of speech used to compare and contrast human characteristics to something non-human. For example, the face of London and the stars winked. So the face and stars are the personification that has been used for London and the persons being winking respectively. Smiley. Smiley deals with the imaginative comparison of two different objects belonging to different classes. For example, he is brave as a lion and she is as delicate as a butterfly. So, brave as a lion and delicate as a butterfly is used for a person's as a simile. Hyperbole. Hyperbole is a figure of speech that uses deliberate exaggeration to explain the expressions. However, these expressions do not explain its literal meaning. For example, I was scared to death when he entered the room. So the phrase scared to death is an hyperbole. And next example is I am so hungry that I could eat a horse. So I could eat a horse is the hyperbole used in this sentence. The last stylistic device is meiosis. So it is a figure of speech that knowingly de-emphasizes something, treating as unimportant, and expresses the phenomena that is less important than the action is. For example, calling names to profession like mechanics greasing monkey and calling names to beggars as working class. So beggars being called as working class and professions being called as greasing monkey is meiosis here. So that was all about the major stylistic devices. I hope you like this video. So please like this video and subscribe to this channel to get more and more this type of content.